Hey, Jason, it's great seeing you again.
It's good
How
to
are
see
you?
you too, Barbie. How's it going?
Everything's great. So season 2, it's coming up. Like all the fans are buzzing, including myself, because you know that I love the show. And I think like this season, it's even funnier and crazier than the previous one. I want to know, how does it feel for you to be back with Jimmy?
Yeah, it's the best. I missed my friends. I love working on the show. And I think it is better this season. You know, when you do the first season of something, you don't all know the tone. It doesn't exist yet. And so you're figuring it out on the spot. And also we had some slightly heavier material to make our way through in season 1 of Jimmy getting himself out of this grief spiral that he was stuck in. Season 2, we have the opportunity to be a little bit lighter and to kind of spread the wealth a little bit in terms of the storylines to the other cast who get like lead character treatment in a lot of the episodes. And everyone is just killer on this show.
I wonder, how many times did you have to shrink yourself to fit into the therapist chair this season? Did you ever try it, at least in real life, or not?
What's that, therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been very helpful for me, for sure. I think we could all use somebody to talk to who has some sort of fresh perspective on our lives, right? It's easy to get, as we talk about in the show, it's just really easy to get stagnant and to get caught in routine and not be challenging yourself to grow.
Definitely. And did you ever imagine playing a therapist? Because, I mean, you went from Marshall on How I Met Your Mother to these, there's like a huge, big difference, obviously, between these roles, right?
Well, I think when How I Met Your Mother ended, I became really interested in challenging myself. And I was also just getting older, you know, I'm 44 now. So I think that the kinds of characters I want to play are more reflective of just where I am in my life.
Since many of us love you since How I Met Your Mother's Marshall, can we do like a little crossover? I want to know, who do you know needed more therapy, Ted or Marshall?
Well, Ted needs more therapy and Barney needs the most therapy.
And do you see Dr. Paul treating someone like Marshall?
I don't know how much therapy Marshall needs. Marshall's kind of the best of us. Like that guy's pure. You know, that's how I always thought of him. He's just good.
And did you ever try any of like Jimmy's unorthodox methods in your life, in real life?
I think we all do that with our friends, right? We're all kind of jimmying our friends. The difference is that we're totally unqualified to do so. So I think that's what's really cool about the show is you're watching somebody who has some skills and knowledge about therapy talk to these people as though they're their friends.
If you could give your character, Jimmy, one piece of advice, what would it be? And would he actually listen to it or not?
No, I don't think Jimmy listens to anybody. If he doesn't listen to Harrison Ford, he's not going to listen to Jason Segel. But I think maybe to turn it down a notch.
I heard that Harrison Ford is like the biggest pranker on set.
Did you? He hasn't
Yeah.
pranked me yet, but maybe a big one's coming.
Michael told me, Brett told me, you know, he would like do pranks on set to the cast.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he's scared of me.
Maybe, who knows? Thank you so much, Jason. It was lovely seeing you again. We need this type of shows and series in the world.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I think you're really going to like the rest of the season.
This is good for the heart and for the soul.
Hey, thanks a lot.